Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Emnix Plays Path of Exile and Essence League Hardcore. Last episode, we went and did our Merciless Labyrinth and got our next two Ascendancy points. I took the Elemental Resistance and Elemental Damage, as well as the Augury of Penitence. And what it does is anything around us deals 8% less elemental damage to us, and they also take 16% increased elemental damage. To be honest, the 16% increased elemental damage, I don't really care for it. I mean, overall, these two nodes gives us 26% extra damage. But what I am more interested in is the fact that enemies nearby deal 8% less elemental damage. The less multiplier is a big deal, which because it's actually a multiplier. So, in addition to our resistances and stuff, now they also deal 1.08 or 0.8 times less damage. In addition to our Arctic armor, that means if we take 20% less fire damage, which is actually a very, very big deal. Hopefully that'll help us survive in certain niche cases, but I think it seems like a pretty good note. Let's start the day off with another Xana map. We only get one portal and we need to slay the corrupted monsters. Don't die or leave the map. Shouldn't be too hard. Demons, endurance charges. Okay, so no reflect. Always gotta check at the beginning to make sure no reflect damage is gonna be dealt to us. So I think these guys shouldn't be doing that much damage to us anymore, right? Well, they still kind of hurt, but that's because it's still physical damage. But their lightning warp shouldn't do as much. I'm hoping that... Honestly, I don't know how important this ascendancy point that we got was, but 8% just seems really good. So we're gonna have to see. I don't know if we'll notice a big difference, but for stuff like, I don't know, like bosses that do a lot of elemental damage, maybe it'll make a bit of a difference. But we'll see. We'll see. Alright, so far so good. So we just gotta kind of breeze through this map. Just gotta clear as much as we can, which is fine. Shouldn't be too hard. Now, there is a little bit of anti-synergy between the ascendancy point that we got and our build itself, since we hope to kill things off screen. But so the damage doesn't really apply, since typically if things are gonna take 16% extra damage, I actually don't want to be around them. I actually got that note just for the niche cases where the enemy gets like really close to us, and I'm forced to, either run away or whatever. So if things get close enough, hopefully we can at least mitigate some of the damage that they're gonna deal. So that's kind of the plan with that ascendancy node. I don't know if it was the best decision. If it wasn't, maybe I'll go respec it one day. But for now, sort of, I laid my bed, now I'm gonna sleep in it, or now I'm gonna lie in it, right? So, yeah, overall this map mods in general, actually, not too worried except for stuff with reflect map and critical maps are the ones that I'm most scared of. I don't know if there are any other maps that I'm particularly afraid of. Everything else seems okay. So I guess regen. We don't like no regen maps, but the rest are all fine. I'm hoping I can get a bit more mana somehow for my mind over matter. I still run into issues where, if we cast for too long, eventually we run out of mana, or sometimes when we take a lot of spike damage, we run out of mana, which is to be expected. But I'm hoping to get a bit more, like a bit more of a mana buffer, so that we can get a bit more effective HP. At this point, we have run out of HP nodes, so any form of effective HP is good HP to me. So that would be like actually no, I think we're still trying to get to a couple HP nodes, but there just aren't many left. So a couple more mana nodes wouldn't be bad. I would accept it. I think I was planning on walking over here and grabbing these life nodes. I'm starting to rethink that decision. and maybe take regen instead or something. Or cast speed. I don't know. I don't know. But honestly, we don't have that many levels left. We're level 80, so we have 20 points left to allocate. And let's be real here, I'm not going to be able to get to level 100. So I don't actually have 20 points. My best case scenario is I have 10 points left. What do I want to do with the remaining 10 points? I'm honestly not too sure. To be honest, I don't even think it matters. At this point, it doesn't matter what points we spend anymore. The rest of our survivability and damage is probably going to come from items. Which is kind of scary in a way, if you think about it. Like, your build isn't going to be improving significantly anymore. I guess the 2 ascendancy points is a pretty big deal. But other than that, yeah, that's it, right? The rest is all going to come from items. Armor, life, mana, all that stuff. Damage. So we're going to need some like really good items going forward. I mean, at this point our items aren't that good yet. Like these boots are not good boots. I definitely need to switch them out. Same with this helmet. This helmet is like okay. The gloves, I think, yeah, these gloves, I got these when I was like level 50 or something like that, both of these items. So they're in desperate need of some upgrades, and that way we'll be able to get another maybe 1000 armor, 700 armor maybe, and some more life as well. We can probably hit the 5k mark with regards to our life. But after that, yeah, that's it. Damage definitely needs upgrading. Our wand is far from good. It's actually awful. It's god awful. If I can get a better wand, we can probably start clearing higher level maps too, a lot easier. Right now our damage, I mean, it's good, but it's not as good as it can be. I would say it's still, you know, somewhere in that mid-tier range of damage, or even low tier. I'm not too sure, but it's definitely not up there. I do like the fact that we have a decent amount of life regeneration, 139 a second. It does help, you know, having all this regen, life regen, mana regen. It's another layer of defense, right? Like when we take damage, we have life leech from our ice spear. We have mind over matter to defend against big hits. And then once we, you know, once they do more damage to us, we have basically 200 points worth of life regen, because we have 100 something, like 140 mana regen, or 135, let's just say 140, and another 140 life regen, like 280 regen. That's pretty nice. So with that in mind, I think getting regen nodes might be more worth it than flat. Actually, no, maybe not. I'm debating whether it's more worth it to get regen nodes or flat HP / mana nodes, right? Because they basically act the same depending on how much life or mana that you have. But I think going towards that life energy shield area is not that bad of an idea, especially since I can pick up a couple jewels after. Speaking of jewels, that's actually another thing that we should start looking at optimizing. Right now, I'm just kind of using whatever jewels I picked up, but obviously in the late game, that is not the way to go. There are a lot of good jewels on the market that can be bought for relatively cheap. I don't want to say cheap because I know that if I try to pick up a jewel with like life on it, it's probably going to be quite expensive. But I'm hoping we can get like life, crit, and maybe some mana. I don't know, life and crit. That's probably what we want. Yeah. Some guy wants to buy cluster traps. I'd like to, but sorry, in a map. I only have one portal, so I can't actually leave. And I would like to fight the boss in this map. Typically, I actually feel kind of bad, you know, when I'm unable to trade with people. I guess if you reply quickly, you shouldn't feel that bad. You know, I've done my due diligence, but it's like A lot of people complain, oh, it takes me like 10 minutes to get a trade through, because half these people aren't replying to me, or they're AFK, or they're scammers, whatever, right? And like, I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I'm part of the problem, you know? Someone messages me, I'm like, sorry, I'm busy. Okay, now they have to go message someone else. It's just more time wasted, you know? Like, that's the argument for an auction house. Instead of having to waste time asking all these people for items, I just want to buy stuff and get on with my game. Like, I understand. I wish there was a easier way to do this. Because I do want to sell stuff, but, you know, if I'm in a map like this, I can't actually leave. And I'm not gonna leave for in one elk item, right? It might be different if I were selling like a Shads or something for a couple exalts, but that's not the case. Alright, I feel lucky today. Damn it. I tried. For those of you who don't know what I was just trying to do, Chance Orbs gives you the chance of getting magical, rare, or unique items. So if you apply a Chance Orb onto a white item, it'll give you either a blue, yellow, or orange item. And I was trying to chance for Skyforth Sorcerer Boots, which is probably the only item really in the game that's worth chancing. If you manage to chance it, it's worth a lot of money. So I saw this Skyforth boot, I saw the Sorcerer Boots drop, and I'm like, you know what? Just one chance orb in my inventory. I'm feeling lucky today. Let it ride. But I guess in this case I wasn't lucky at all. Didn't even get a rare item. So it goes. Alright, so far this map has been quite uneventful. I don't know whether that's due to the fact that the map is easy, or you know, our build is good, or what. I don't know. Like, maybe I don't feel like this ascendancy point made much of a difference. However, overall, I mean, we're doing very well. So now something here casts vulnerability. I don't know what it is, but I want to get away from it. Get him! Decoy totem. Can I permafreeze this guy? Kind of. What was casting vulnerability? I don't see it. This thing? Tentacle? Oh, vulnerability on hit. There it is. Yeah, I gotta be careful with that. Was that the boss? I thought there were two bosses here. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm gonna get you. I think I got you. She is quite dead, I'm quite sure. Yep. Goodbye. Killing stuff from the edge of the map, man. Low risk gaming. It feels so good. Alright, let's check these items real quick. Oh. Nope. Alright, one monster remains. I'm guessing it's here. Yep. I need to keep my distance just so I can crit. Because this build isn't actually a crit build, right? Well, it is. A lot of crit multiplier. But there's not that much crit chance. Like, how much crit chance is on my Ice Spear? Really? 13%. 13% crit chance on Ice Spear, and yet we have a crit build. All due to the fact that Ice Spear gives us 600% increased critical strike chance once it goes into the second form. I really like, you know, the way that we did this. Oh my god, why am I identifying stuff? I thought I said I would wait. Crap. Oh well. What's this? And it's not good. Is it just me or is the guild stash very empty? Wasn't it quite full? Weird. Did someone take stuff out of it? Huh. Okay, anyways. Alright. So we have enough stuff for some chaos recipes for later. But for now, let's try and do another Atlas map. Gosh. I haven't done Veil Pyramid yet. Do I have one? T3. I don't have Veil Pyramid. Are you selling one? Jungle Valley, Graveyard, Villa, Catacombs. Let's get a tier 7 map. Oh no, tier 7 maps you have to run them blue, right? Or yellow, right? Crap. Shouldn't have done that. I guess I can scour it and re-alk it. Oh, but they have that Xana mod. I kinda wanna do it. And I'm not in the mood to regal it either. Or maybe I am. We'll see. Okay. Hold on. So I don't have... Oh gosh, what maps can I do? Veil Pyramid I haven't done. Graveyard I haven't done. I saw Graveyard in Xana's. Here we go. Increased damage, attack and cast speed, increased damage, attack and cast speed. So they're gonna be very fast. The boss is gonna be very, very fast. And they're gonna have bloodlines. Sounds like fun. Let's do it! We've gotta do yellow maps eventually. Or rare maps, I mean. Might as well do it now. Alright, and I don't have Graveyard yet, right? Graveyard. Grave. Okay, Graveyard is a tier 4 that I haven't done. Alright. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh my god, what is that? That did a lot of damage to me. They're really fast. I guess that's what I get for rolling turbo on them. Oh, gotta be careful here. Oh, I can't see! Okay. Come on. Why are there so many of them? Are we done? Good. I really don't like the stuff that is spawning here. These things are almost as annoying as Devourers. Probably more annoying, actually. Because you have to get close enough for them to pop out their heads in order for you to kill them. Okay, there's another map. Alright. What a weird map. I haven't done Graveyard in a while. It's kind of weird that I didn't start at the edge. Oh, Flame Bearers, gotta be careful. But I ended up in the middle instead. I wish Flame Bearers did like friendly fire or something. I wouldn't mind that. Oh god, I'm scared. There's a lot of stuff on this map. Okay, finally we're on the edge of the map. Let's drop a decoy and just start shooting.
Go with God.
Wait, Why is there a Beyond mob? Is there Beyond on this map? What? What's going on? Yo, did we just get a good item? We just got 2 unique items in one go. Right? Yeah. I think we just got a Bringer of Rain too. That's a pretty good item, I think. Sundance, Evasion, Movement Speed, Fire Res, that's like meh. And Bringer of Rain. Yeah. Sweet. Endurance charge when you block. I've never had a Bringer of Rain before. This is the first one I've ever had. Nice. Maybe I'll build something around it. Although it's kind of out of the meta now, but whatever. Alright. That was kind of cool. I'm guessing there was a bloodline pack that summoned Beyond Mob. That kind of caught me off guard though, but we somehow managed to permafreeze it in mid-air. That's just how amazing I think this build is. The fact that a boss does a leap slam and we just like freeze it in mid-air. That's hilarious. Shared boon. Oh my god, it hurts. Stop. These guys hit like use that ground slam that's like Brutus or something. It's like increased AoE Sunder with like cone damage or stupid AoE ground slam or something like that. It's such a weird attack. And I kind of wish we had it. Like, why can't we have that skill instead of Sunder? Cone shape like ground slam, but goes outwards like Sunder? That'd be pretty cool. Kind of OP, but still. Corrupted. Okay. This is why, okay, kids, this is why the Staunching Flask is so important. Take notes, guys. Those corrupted things, they could be very dangerous if you didn't have a Staunching Flask. Gotta make sure. Not only that, this is why bloodlines can get very iffy. Gotta make sure you read those bloodline descriptions. Like, again, corrupted. Like, look at our HP drop when we're bleeding. It's actually a crazy amount. Luckily, we have some decent regen, and we also have a Staunching Flask. And we have Life Leech on our Ice Spear. This doesn't look good. That's a critical totem over there. It's a diamond totem. Gotta make sure we don't get hit. The heck? Detonation. Okay. I find it odd how we can actually clear stuff with this build, because we don't technically have any AoE. Like, we have LMP. That's it. And I guess a little bit of Pierce. Okay, why isn't anything dying? There you go. More corrupted bloodlines. What's wrong with this place? Oh, Frostbearers. Those things are dangerous. Especially if they're casting elemental weakness on me. Okay. Can you please not? Oh god. Ow. These totems. I hate totem maps. They're just so annoying. Alright, we're doing okay. We're doing fine. It's just a little frustrating, that's all. But there's nothing that actually hurts. Oh my god, except for that. Because they cast vulnerability. Stop it. Okay, there we go. Herald of Ice actually gives you so much AoE. It's crazy. And LMP. I mean, LMP does help a lot. Now, I'm still contemplating using GMP over LMP, but that might reduce our damage way too much. And we don't have a 6-link. Maybe once we get a 6-link, we can consider GMP and have a bit more AoE. To be honest, our AoE damage isn't that bad. I'm more worried about damage against bosses and stuff. That's where things are gonna get pretty risky. I mean, so far we've been getting by with using our single target against bosses. But there's gonna come a point where the boss is just gonna have so much HP and so much damage. Well, just so much HP, I guess, that we can't freeze it, you know. Using our LMP damage. Okay. Still quite a few monsters remaining, it seems, but we have cleared out the outer edges of the map. I do a map like how I do a puzzle, you know. We start from the edges, we get the nice edgy parts. And then we start clearing the middle. Like, I'm that guy who hates doing... Like, I love puzzles, I'll be honest with you. Like, jigsaw puzzles, I love them. They're so fun to do, and, you know, it kind of takes your mind off of everything. You get to... Like, if you guys haven't used puzzles as a form of stress relief, give it a try. It's very therapeutic, you know? Kind of like grinding out games in Path of Exile. But the one thing that I really dislike when doing puzzles are those freaking sky pieces, man. I hate doing them. Those sky pieces, which like all the colors are blue or something, and it's like you don't know which blue goes where. Yeah, no thank you. Essence of Loathing. Oh my god, why does it hurt so much? What is Essence of Loathing? Yeah, let's just try and freeze this guy. It's not working. Keep trying. I have no idea what this essence is. Let's drop something. Alright, I think that's everything on this map. If not everything, that's most of the things. It's time for the boss. He's gonna be... He shouldn't be too tough, but we gotta be careful. He's double turbo, which means he has 20% increased attack and cast speed, and then another 25%. He has 45% increased attack speed. Oh god. And 25% increased damage. It's scary. It's gonna be scary. And this guy casts... Oh, who is the boss? This is not the boss I'm used to. Who's the graveyard boss? Who are you? I've never seen you before. Who is this guy? Well, he doesn't seem that strong. Unless I missed something. What? That was like the easiest boss ever. Are you even a boss, dude? That was easier than some of the mobs we've done on this map. Are you serious? Okay. I thought it was that shot that the guy who cast Spark. Oh, that's not Graveyard, that's Cemetery, isn't it? What was Graveyard? Oh well. That was simple enough. Let's put all this stuff away and then we'll ID it at a later time. we'll kind of do a weekend review just to see how much stuff we've gotten. There we go. I think Arian's selling a couple jewelers. Let's pick those up. Alright. Is there anything else? A couple items. 30 minutes. It's a short episode. We did 2 maps. Kind of my limit for the next couple days. Have been kind of busy. But it'll start speeding up again. A reminder that this weekend we're going to be playing a little bit of Civilization with our friends. I hope you're looking forward to that. If you're not, well, that's what I'm doing. I am excited about the release of Civilization 6. I have already pre-ordered it and I'm ready to play it. And I don't know if I'll be live streaming it or not, but I will be releasing the episodes probably around Sunday. Probably Sunday. So look forward to that if you are a 4X strategy kind of person and you're interested in Civ and you haven't picked it up. Other than that, we're going to be continuing with our Path of Exile progression. I would like to get to 24 challenges. It actually looks tougher than it seems. I mean, we only have 12 right now, but we're getting there. And getting to level 90 would be nice as well. We're currently at 80.75. But yeah, that's the end of this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, as always, you can leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more updates in the future. Otherwise, keep in touch, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.